Have you ever wondered where some of the world's most unique and valuable products come from? Today, we'll take you on a special journey into the secret world of deer and chicken farming. These farms are not like the ones most people imagine. Here, animals are raised with great care, using both old traditions and modern technology. In one part of the world, farmers raise deer not for meat or fur, but for something far more special: velvet antlers. These soft antlers are called velvet gold and are used in Eastern medicine for health and healing. The process of growing, harvesting, and processing these antlers is both fascinating and careful. On the other side, we'll explore free-range chicken farming. Unlike crowded factory farms, these chickens roam freely, eat natural food, and grow in a healthy way. This method produces eggs and meat that are full of nutrition and better for the environment. Before we dive in, if you enjoy learning about the hidden stories behind your food, please hit that like button and subscribe. Your support helps us bring you more amazing journeys into the world of farming and food. In many parts of Asia, deer farming is not about hunting or taking their meat alone. The real treasure comes from something softer: the antlers. When deer grow new antlers each year, the young antlers are covered in a soft, velvety skin. This is called velvet antler, and in traditional Eastern medicine, it is known as velvet gold. Velvet antler is believed to have many health benefits. People say it can improve strength, boost the immune system, help with joint pain, and even slow aging. Because of this, the demand for velvet antler has grown quickly. Today, millions of deer are raised on special farms just to harvest these antlers. The life of these farm deer is carefully managed. Everything starts with their diet. Farmers roll wheat straw into large bales, which are then brought to the feeding areas. This straw gives the deer important roughage, helping their stomachs work properly. Along with herbs and special plants, the deer get all the nutrients they need to stay strong and healthy. Every deer has its own space in the feeding trough to make sure they all eat well. Farmers also make sure the deer live in peaceful and quiet environments. Stress can harm both the deer and the quality of their antlers. That's why sleeping areas are designed to be calm and comfortable, helping the deer rest well every night. When it's time to harvest the velvet antlers, the farmers follow a strict process to keep the animals safe and calm. Mature deer are gently led from the fields into special harvesting pens. These pens are narrow, giving just enough space for the deer to stand still. This design helps prevent sudden movements and panic, which could hurt the deer or damage the antlers. Once the deer are safely in position, trained workers carefully remove the velvet antlers. The antlers grow back every year, so this process does not harm the deer in the long term. The removed antlers are then washed, dried, and sent for further processing. The drying process is very important. If done incorrectly, the antlers can lose their quality. Once fully dried, the antlers are ground into a fine powder. This powder can be used directly in medicines or turned into many different products. You can find velvet antler in tablets, capsules, liquid extracts, and even tonics. In some places, people mix it with wine to make a powerful drink, where the wine carries the medicine into the body. But velvet antler is not the only product from deer farming. Deer meat is also highly valued, especially in Chinese markets. The slaughtering process follows strict hygiene rules to make sure the meat is clean and safe to eat. Every step is controlled, from the slaughter itself to the final packaging. Deer farming is a perfect example of how tradition and modern science work together. From the food the deer eat to the way antlers are processed, every step is carefully planned to produce high-quality products while respecting the animals. Velvet antler is not only used as medicine to take by mouth. In many places, people believe it can also help the body on the outside. One popular way is through velvet antler baths. This special therapy has been used for many years, and today it is becoming famous around the world. In these baths, velvet antler extracts are mixed into the water. People soak in the bath for a set amount of time. Many believe that these baths help improve skin health, reduce muscle pain, and make the body feel younger and stronger. Some also say it can help with beauty, making the skin smoother and helping to slow signs of aging. The reason velvet antler is so popular is because it contains many helpful nutrients. It has proteins, minerals, collagen, and growth factors. These are thought to help repair tissues, support bones, and improve blood circulation. In modern times, scientists continue to study velvet antler to better understand how it works. Today, velvet antler baths are offered not only in Asia, but in health spas and wellness centers worldwide. Some people travel great distances to try this special therapy. Whether for beauty, health, or simple relaxation, the demand for velvet antler continues to grow. This mix of old tradition and modern wellness trends shows how ancient knowledge can find new life in today's world. Velvet antler remains a powerful symbol of health, balance, and nature's gifts. Most people have seen pictures of chickens packed tightly in small cages, unable to move freely. But not all chicken farms are like this. In some places, farmers are using a better and more natural way: free-range chicken farming. In this system, chickens live in open areas where they can move, explore, and eat natural food.
Free-range farming gives chickens a much better life. Instead of being locked in cages, they walk around outdoors, enjoying fresh air and sunshine. They can scratch the ground to find insects, seeds, young grass, and small plants, just like wild chickens would do in nature. This natural diet helps make their eggs and meat healthier and tastier. The shelters for free-range chickens are also carefully designed. These shelters give the chickens a safe place to sleep and stay dry when it rains. Inside, the temperature and light are controlled to keep the chickens comfortable. But during the day, the chickens can freely walk outside and enjoy the open space. Free-range farming not only helps the chickens live better lives, but also creates better food for people. Eggs from free-range chickens often have brighter yolks, thicker shells, and more nutrients like vitamins A, D, and E. Many people say that free-range chicken meat also tastes better, with a richer flavor and firmer texture compared to meat from factory farms. However, free-range farming is not always easy. Since the chickens go outside, they can come into contact with wild animals like birds, mice, or insects that may carry diseases. Farmers must work hard to protect their chickens, using fences, regular health checks, and careful cleaning to keep the area safe. Even with these challenges, many farmers believe free-range is the future of chicken farming. It respects the animals, produces healthier food, and supports a more natural way of raising animals. As more people look for healthy and responsibly raised food, free-range farming continues to grow in popularity around the world. The journey of a free-range chicken starts even before it hatches. The first step is choosing the best eggs for incubation. Farmers carefully pick fertilized eggs that are clean, healthy, and have no cracks or dirt on the shell. These eggs are checked one by one to make sure they are perfect for hatching. Once the eggs are selected, they are placed into a modern machine called an automatic egg sorting system. This system uses vacuum suction to gently lift each egg and place it into an incubation tray. The machine handles each egg carefully to avoid any damage. This helps make sure that every egg gets the best chance to hatch successfully. Inside the incubator, the eggs stay for about 21 days. During this time, the temperature, humidity, and air circulation are controlled very closely. The machines turn the eggs regularly, just like a mother hen would do in nature. This turning is important because it keeps the growing chick inside the egg healthy and strong. After the incubation period, the eggs start to hatch. Tiny chicks break through the shell, ready to start their new lives. But even after hatching, there is more careful work to do. The newborn chicks are sorted by gender. This is done by trained workers who check either the chick's genitalia or wing feathers to tell if it is male or female. This may seem like a small step, but it is very important. Male and female chicks are usually raised for different purposes. Female chicks often grow up to become egg-laying hens, while males may be raised for meat or other uses. After sorting, the chicks are moved into clean, warm, and safe pens. The temperature is kept steady and the air is fresh to help them grow strong and healthy. The chicks also get soft bedding, clean water, and special food designed for their early development. This high-tech incubation process combines nature and modern science. It helps farmers hatch strong, healthy chicks while making sure every step is safe, clean, and efficient. Thanks to this careful work, free-range chicken farming can continue to grow and succeed. Once the chicks grow bigger, they are ready to move into the free-range farming area. Here, farmers must balance two important things: giving the chickens freedom while also keeping them safe and healthy. The chickens live in special shelters that protect them from bad weather, like heavy rain or strong sun. These shelters also keep the chickens safe at night from wild animals such as foxes or birds of prey.
Inside the shelters, farmers control the temperature, airflow, and lighting to create the best environment for the chickens to grow strong. During the day, the doors of the shelters open, and the chickens can walk outside. On the open land, they scratch the soil, search for insects, eat fresh grass, and enjoy natural sunlight. This kind of activity keeps the chickens active and healthy. The natural diet also gives their eggs and meat a better taste and higher nutritional value. Even though free-range farming looks simple, it brings some challenges. Because the chickens are outside, they can come into contact with wild animals that may carry diseases. Birds, mice, and even insects can bring harmful bacteria or viruses. That is why biosecurity is very important. Biosecurity means the farmers take extra steps to protect their chickens from sickness. They may put up fences to keep wild animals out, limit who can enter the farm, and make sure workers clean their hands, shoes, and equipment before entering. Regular health checks and vaccines also help prevent diseases from spreading. Another challenge is keeping the chickens safe from changes in weather. Extreme heat, cold, or storms can stress the animals. Farmers watch weather forecasts closely and make quick changes inside the shelters when needed, such as adding extra fans in hot weather or heaters during cold nights.
Despite these difficulties, many farmers believe free-range farming is the best choice. The chickens live happier lives, and the food they produce is healthier for people. Free-range farming also respects nature by using fewer chemicals and allowing animals to live in a more natural way. Through careful work and modern science, farmers create a safe, healthy, and natural life for their chickens, while producing high-quality eggs and meat for people around the world. After months of careful care, it is time for the final stage: harvesting and processing the eggs and chickens. This stage is very important because it affects the safety and quality of the food that reaches people's tables. First, let's talk about the egg collection. Every day, workers gather eggs from the nesting boxes. The eggs are then sent through an automatic washing system. This machine gently cleans each eggshell, removing dirt and bacteria, while making sure the shells do not crack. Clean eggs are safer to eat and can stay fresh longer. After washing, the eggs may be sorted again by size, weight, and shell quality. This helps farmers send the best eggs to the market and keeps lower quality eggs for other uses, like making processed food products. Next comes the chicken processing stage. Once chickens reach the right size, they are carefully moved to a modern processing plant. Here, everything happens inside a closed, clean system to protect the meat from germs and dirt. The chickens are first stunned to make sure they do not feel pain. Then they are dipped into hot water, which loosens their feathers. Machines gently remove the feathers without damaging the skin. After that, workers check each chicken to make sure it is clean. One of the most important parts of processing is removing the internal organs. This must be done carefully to avoid damaging any part of the chicken. Special machines with sharp, precise blades cut open the chicken and take out the organs. Workers check every chicken afterward to make sure nothing is left inside. Finally, the chickens are washed again, cooled down quickly, and packed in clean containers ready for transport. The whole process follows strict hygiene rules to keep the meat fresh and safe for people to eat. Modern technology plays a big role in making sure everything is done quickly, safely, and with high quality. The goal is always the same: produce healthy, clean, and tasty food while respecting both the animals and the people who will eat the food. Thanks to these careful steps, free-range chicken farming can deliver high-quality products that meet the highest safety standards. After all the hard work on the farm, we finally reach the most important part: the food that reaches our tables. Both deer and free-range chicken farming create high-quality, healthy, and delicious products that many people enjoy around the world.
Let's start with the free-range eggs. These eggs are full of nutrients. They have bright orange yolks, which many people say means they have more vitamins like A, D, and E. The eggshells are often thicker and stronger, helping them stay fresh longer. Whether boiled, fried, or used in baking, Free-range eggs are a favorite ingredient in many kitchens. Next is the free-range chicken meat. Because the chickens eat a natural diet and move freely, their meat has a richer taste and firmer texture. Many chefs and home cooks say free-range chicken tastes more flavorful than regular store-bought chicken. It is not only tastier, but also lower in fat and higher in healthy proteins. From the deer farms, we get two important products: deer meat and velvet antler products. Deer meat is very lean and rich in protein, making it a healthy option for many people. The velvet antler is turned into powders, capsules, tonics, and even medicated wine. People use these products to support their health, boost energy, and help with joint pain or aging. What makes both of these farming methods special is how they care for both animals and nature. Free-range and controlled farming help reduce pollution, avoid the overuse of chemicals, and give animals a better life. At the same time, they give us food that is not only good for our bodies, but also produced in a way that respects the environment. In both deer and free-range chicken farming, we see a beautiful balance between old traditions and modern science. Farmers respect nature while using new technology to improve quality, safety, and animal welfare. From velvet antlers used in ancient medicine to healthy free-range eggs and meat, these industries show how careful, responsible farming can create amazing products. As more people care about where their food comes from, these methods offer a better path forward, one that protects animals, supports farmers, and delivers healthy food to people around the world. Thank you for joining this journey.